Once upon a time, in a quiet village nestled between tall mountains, there lived a young man named Elias. Elias was not unlike many others. He had dreams, hopes, and a deep desire to become someone worthy of admiration. Every day, he would watch the village elders, the skilled craftsmen, and the wise teachers, wondering how they had become the kind of people others looked up to. He admired their strength, their wisdom, and their calm demeanor, especially in difficult times. But Elias did not know how to become like them. He felt lost, as if he were standing at the foot of a great mountain with no path to climb. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Elias sat by the fire with his grandfather, a man known for his quiet strength and deep understanding of life. Sensing his grandson's restlessness, the old man stirred the embers and began to speak. "Elias," he said, "the person you admire is not born, but made. The qualities you see in others, the courage, the patience, the wisdom, these are not gifts, but choices. Every day, in every small moment, a person decides who they will become." Elias frowned. "But how, grandfather? How do I become the kind of person I admire? The path seems so unclear." His grandfather smiled. "Let me tell you a story," he said. "Long ago, there was a stonecutter who worked day after day shaping rocks into beautiful statues. People marveled at his skill, but they did not see the years of patience, the countless mistakes, and the persistence behind his craft. He didn't wake up one day as a master. He became one by..." Elias thought about this. "So you mean I must shape myself?" His grandfather nodded. "Yes, but first you must know what you wish to shape. Who is the person you admire? What do they do? How do they think? How do they face hardship?" Elias closed his eyes and pictured the people he respected most. The village teacher who spoke with kindness even when students were slow to learn. The blacksmith who never rushed his work. The old warrior who remained calm in battle. They were all different, yet they shared something: discipline, integrity, and a quiet confidence. The next morning, Elias decided to begin. He knew that admiration was not about being perfect, but about striving for the virtues he respected. He started small. When he felt impatient, he reminded himself of the blacksmith's steady hands. When he was tempted to speak harshly, he remembered the teacher's gentle words. Some days he failed. But failure, he realized, was just another chisel shaping him. Weeks passed, then months. Slowly, Elias noticed changes, not just in his actions, but in his thoughts. Where once there was frustration, there was now patience. Where there was doubt, there was determination. He did not become someone else. He became a better version of himself. One evening, a young boy from the village approached him. "Elias," the boy said shyly, "I want to be like you when I grow up." Elias was stunned. He had been so focused on becoming the person he admired that he hadn't noticed others were now admiring him. That night, he returned to his grandfather's fire. "I think I understand now," he said. "We do not become the person we admire by wishing for it. We become them by acting as they would act day after day, until those actions become who we are." His grandfather nodded. "And remember, Elias, the person you admire is not a fixed point. As you grow, so too will your ideals. The journey does not end, it only deepens." And so, Elias continued. Not because he had reached some final destination, but because he had learned the greatest lesson of all. Becoming the person you admire is not about arriving. It is about walking the path, one deliberate step at a time.